In order to use multiple angles inside of CapCut to like build a video that has multiple angles, it's all the same video. I just have 3 camera angles. You can see in the image here, there's a camera behind my shoulder in the passenger seat. This one is just on the dash pointing forward. And then this one, you can see in this clip here, I got 2 cameras suction cupped to the window, and then this camera, the one you're seeing the view from, is suction cupped behind me. Maybe you have 3 cameras set up, it doesn't matter. Just you have 3 different clips, but all of them are on the same audio. This one right here, this camera, you can see I have the microphone attached to my shirt right there. How do you put these 3 angles together and get them to line up? This camera right here is the one that is the main camera, like the main face to camera. So that's the one that I want as the main view, and it's got the audio in it that I want, because the rest of them are just camera audio. This is like microphoned audio. So I'm gonna just drag this track into here, and now what I do is I come in here and I go to these 3 dots, I go to track height, and I go to tall, and then I go to the dots again, and I go to audio waveform, and I go 60%, because I wanna see this audio down here. Now you'll see, look what I did here. See how I clap? Why did I do that? Because now I have these spikes right here. See those spikes? All the cameras are gonna have the same 2 spikes in it, and all I have to do now is line these 2 spikes up, and then all of the cameras are lined up, okay? So it's just a little clap technique. These other 2, it doesn't matter how I drag them in, you just gotta bring them in. So I'll bring this one in, drop it in here, audio waveform 60%, then I do the same thing, track height tall, because I wanna be able to see the audio real easily. On this one, I'm looking for the 2 claps. This is, I think, one here. Yeah. So this is a spike right here, and this is a spike right here. So you can see the audio is spiked right there. If I lower it down, you could probably see these 2 tall points right here. So there's a tall point right here, and there's a tall point right here. These are the 2 claps. I want to line that up. So I'm just going to cut this clip right here because I don't need anything before the clap. You know, I started the cameras at 3 different times, so they're not the same length. And I'm going to line these 2 claps up. So if you'll see, look, see how those line up? See this right here? See how these kind of line up right here? Now, these 2 cameras are lined up now. If I move it here, you'll hear like the clap is off, right? Like it's like clap, clap. We don't want that. We want it lined up. And all I'm doing to get close to it like this, and it's not going to line up perfectly, but it's pretty close. So over here, you can drag this like this, and it'll, you can really zoom into your clip. I can just use my fingers, and I'm on my trackpad, and I'm just zooming in and out with my fingers. See if I do that, how it zooms in and out. So that's how I'm doing it on my computer. Okay, so let's get this other clip lined up. So this clip now, I got to get it lined up. So let's drop it in there. And again, I'm just going to come over here, make the track tall, and then I'm going to go right here, and I'm going to make the waveform 60%, and I'm trying to find those 2 clap sounds. If I press play on this right now, okay, then you're going to hear all the different cameras. Listen. Indicator. The biggest mistake, you're hearing like all of them. So what you want to do is you can press V and it just mutes it, or you can come over here and you can just mute the track like this. Now, obviously this seems like it's taking a long time to do this, but it doesn't. I'm just showing this to you. So yeah, it's gonna take longer because I'm explaining everything, every step. When I get in here and do this, I do it so fast, and then once it's lined up, then everything's gravy. You chop it off where it starts, and then you edit the video, which I'll show you here. I want to mute this track. I'm gonna press V. If you need to see the quick keys or whatever, I think if you just go to shortcut, yeah, here's all the shortcut menu. So these are all the things that you can get used to on the keyboard. So this is for the timeline. This is for the player. These are your basic controls. You just start learning it as you play with it. That's why you just got to do it a lot. Okay, so I want to mute this track, and now I'm just looking for the clap. So boom. So it's right here. See, there's that clap right there. So I don't need anything before this. I just cut this, select this and delete it, drag this up here. Let's get these claps lined up. And then I shut this little thing off over here. This is the track magnet. If you don't shut that off, then every time you cut one of these clips, it's going to slide the bottom clip over and leave the other 2 clips. And you don't want that. Let's say I cut something from this clip, like from here to here. Watch what happens. These don't move, but the bottom does, and that's when you get things all screwed up. Look, see, I just scooted it over. Now everything just got off. So what I do is I turn this off so that when I cut something, I cut all of them at once. So I select all tracks and I cut them all at the same time. And that way when I cut them, look, nothing goes scooting forward. I have to literally select them and drag them forward. So that's why I keep that shut off. Otherwise, you're going to make a cut and one of them's going to slide, magnetize to the other one, and then the whole thing will be off, your lips will be off, everything will be screwed up.
Oh my God! Father!
Oh, Dad, you're so good.
So you can see this pattern, you start seeing the pattern in the waveform, right? But here's what I want to line up. Find my little audio points. See this right here? You can tell this one's off a little bit. Now let's listen. Now you can just go to where you're talking and you can see, like, is it all sounding good? You'll tell if it's out because one of them will be off. In a month or more as an online educator, so everything sounds like it's in sync. If it wasn't in sync, it would sound crazy. Let's say that I was off a little bit. Here's what it's going to sound like. It's a 10 grand a month or more as an online educator. Hear how it's echoey and it's like really sounding weird? That's how you know if it's off. But if it's on, you can't tell that there's 3 tracks playing at once. 10 grand a month or more as an online educator. See how it sounds like it just sounds clean? Now that we've got that lined up, basically what you do is you come to where you start talking. If you want to get to 10 grand a month or more. Okay, so if you want to get, this is the front. This is where I start talking. So I select all tracks and I cut them. Okay, so you can either hit Command B or Control B, B as in boy, or just put this thing where you want the tracks to be cut, your little scrubber thing, and then you can press the split. But if you hover over the split, see how it gives you the shortcut there? Okay, and then you can just select these, delete them, select all these, and you got to slide them all the way to the front. So now all my clips, they're all lined up. Now, this clip is shot vertically, and then this clip is shooting horizontal here. But I'm making shorts. You know, shorts are like this, right? Now, if you're making a long, then this is fine. You're just going to have to take this clip and make it fit the screen. I could use this clip. You can see it. It would zoom into it, and it would do it. But I want to make a short form piece of content, so I'm going to click up to details. I'm going to go to modify, and then I'm going to click and go to 9:16. I go ahead and name it up here. These are my Porsche shorts. So now it's short form, but now look, this one fits perfectly because it was shot vertically. But now these ones, they don't. But that's okay because I'm bringing these clips up to fill the screen. See that? You know, I wanted somebody to act like they was in the passenger seat looking down the road with me. So there's that clip. Then this is the clip where you can see me actually driving. Okay, and you can see like the car. And then this clip is me, which I want to bring this all the way up, make it fit, and then I just fit myself into the frame the way it is here. So now as I'm cutting and going, now I just want to mute all of these tracks. We just need this track. You want to get to 10 grand a month or more. So now I just have this audio because this was my good audio. That's the one with the, remember, this is the clip down here with the microphone. Once you get them all lined up, the track that has the audio that you want to keep, you just want to right click on it and you want to extract the audio. Now, no matter what, I can get rid of the clips and I still have my audio track down here. Now, once I get to this point, I make all of these clips, like the track height, I just go to default. I don't need these tall clips and I want to have more space down here, but I do want to make my audio tall, okay? Because I want to be able to see these, you know, right here. And then let's go to right here. So I'm making a rhythm, okay, where I stop talking, I just select all, cut. And I just go through the first time, like when I'm going to fast edit this, I'll go through and I just cut out all the gaps. See all these gaps here? I just go chop all those dead spots out. And that basically gives me where all my cuts would be. I just go through, trim those all out. And then once those are all trimmed out, then I go back, I pass through it again. And I cut out anything that is dumb or stupid, pointless, or doesn't help the video. And then I'll go through it again and see if I can trim it down and tighten it up even more, and then I'll go through it again, and then I try to just get it tight. Then I'll add my captions, I'll add the music, I'll add any effects, any spelling errors on the captions, things like that. Once you get a pattern of this, you can do it really quickly. You can make some quality stuff pretty fast. So make sure you get things lined up. But I want this clip, I don't need these two, see? But now I still have audio. Educator, the biggest mistake you're gonna make is not make, see what I mean? So now we have the audio still. Online educator, the biggest mistake so on this one, I'll go to the next cut here, cut it right here, select all, cut it. So at the end of the day, you want to get everything lined up first. Then you want to extract your audio. So you have your audio separate from all the other tracks, but all the audio is lined up to every track. Then you go in and start making your cuts and your edits. And so like on this one, it's like this clip, then this clip. On this next one, I don't want this clip or this clip. I want the road clip. So make is not making a rhythm, not having a weekly conversion event and a monthly conversion event, and not then I want to go back to me again. So, okay, let's see here. Free views, free members, and paid members. So, and not tracking your 3 numbers. Okay, so go here, here. I just kind of like make the cuts real quick and then I go back and clean it up. You got to listen to them sometimes because you don't want to cut part of your language out, then it sounds really bad. So then I'll just take all these gaps out. This is how I go quick, and then I just slide them all forward, right? So I just grab this one and I just slide them all forward. Like I said, I don't decide all the angles right away. I just first go get all the gaps cut out. Make sure you always get these all lined up tight, and they gotta touch. See that little green line? That means they're touching. Then I would go back in the second pass and I would cut this part out. So it's like conversion event and not tracking your 3 numbers. Then maybe I want to free views. I go to that, okay. And you can come down here and clean it up as you go. I do this on the second pass though. Okay, so I got this one, then I'm gonna leave this clip. You see the pattern? So it's like boom, boom, boom. I just keep switching back and forth. Now it's like, you know, we've done this so far this much. It's like, if you want to get to 10 grand a month or more as an online educator, the biggest mistake you're gonna make is not making a rhythm, not having a weekly conversion event and a monthly conversion event, and not tracking your 3 numbers: free views, free members, and paid members. You want to track this on a daily. That's how you do multiple angles. Get all the tracks lined up first of all. Just every time you go to start something, when you have multiple cameras, you always want to be like, you know, you've seen this, right, in the movies. Like, that's why they have this action and they hit that clapper. It synchronizes all the cameras and all the audio. That's why they do that. We just use the clap method. I mean, you can buy one of those if you want, but anyway, that's how you do that. Hopefully that helps you shoot multiple angles. Let me know if you have any questions.